कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमार्त महादेशिकाय नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने. The essence of the four Vedas is in the fifth Veda called Sri Mahabharata. In Sri Mahabharatam we have 5 priceless gems. The fifth gem, where Bhishma answered the questions of Yudhishthira in the presence of Krishna, is called as Sri Vishnu Sahasranam. Amongst the famed commentaries to Vishnu Sahasranam, we have Parashara Bhatta's commentary adhering to the school of Visishtadvaita philosophy, giving a beautiful account of the details of the 1000 namas. There are a set of 32 plus 11, which is 43 namas out of the entire 1000 namas that describe the essence of Ramavatara. In that, we have seen 3 namas: Parardhihi, Paramaspashtaha, Tushtaha. He is the one who has got all the qualities with him. But though he has got the qualities, at times his behavior makes us wonder, what is he? Who is he? Then, there are certain occasions where he calls himself as a normal son to a normal king called Dasharatha. In that case, the claim that he is Paramatma himself, he is Parabrahman himself, he is Sriman Narayana himself, will that be at crossroads with his behavior? No. Imagine there is fire. Imagine that the fuel, the sticks are not that dry. When the sticks are not that dry and there is slight wetness to it, there may be smoke in the fire. Just because the smoke is covering the fire, it doesn't mean the fire will not have the same spirit in it. Fire remains the same. It is the smoke which has covered it. Paramatma or Parabrahman or Bhagavan Sriman Narayana chose to incarnate as the son of Dasharatha. So he chose Itaram Rochayamasa Tatha Dasharatham Dripam. He chose Dasharatha as his father. So undoubtedly is Paramatma, Paratatvam or Parabrahma. There is no doubt. But he has camouflaged himself with such mundane human qualities to showcase to the human beings that I am just one amongst you. If he says that I am Paramatma, then we will always keep our distance from him. He keeps telling I am a normal human being like you, normal human being like you. So this behavior to tell that I am a normal human being is just to be accessible to us, and that doesn't take away the essence of him being the Parabrahman or Paramatma. That's it. If you remember at the commencement of the Ramayana, Valmiki had a series of questions. He threw or put forth these questions to a very revered person called Narada Maharshi. Tapasvadhyaya niratam, tapasvi vagvidambaram, Naradam paripapracha, Valmikir munipungavam. This great tapasvi called Valmiki put forth these questions to Narada, who was tapasvadhyaya niratam. Vagvidambaram, Naradam paripapracha, Valmikir munipungavam. So, all these questions were asked. What were those questions? Who is the repository? Who is that one vessel that has all the 6 60 qualities. What are those 16 qualities? Gunavan, which is Saushiliam, Viryavan, Dharmajnaha, Kritagnaha, Satyavakyaha, Drithavrataha, Charitraha, Sarvabhuteshu Pohitaha, Vidwan, Samarthaha, Priyadarshanaha, Atmavan, Jitakrodaha, Dyutiman, Anasuyakaha, Vibhyati Devaha. Even the Devas will fear him. So these are the 16 qualities he asks. He doesn't say the person whom I am asking should have one of these 16, 2 of these 16, 10 of these 16. No. All the 16 qualities should be there. So the 16 attributes what Valmiki suggests is the quality of a Paramatma. And a human being should have this. Sampratam Loke, he should be living during our times. That is when Narada Maharshi thinks for a minute and replies, Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramo Nama Janeshutaha. It is Rama who has got all these 16 qualities. Since all these auspicious qualities are present in one person, Evam Mahagunaihi, not a normal gunam, Mahagunam, that which makes a person really great. Mahagunaihi Paripurnaha Pushtaha. Since a person has got all these 16 qualities, he is called as Pushtaha. So this is the nama that we get after Tushtaha. Tushtaha says he has got all the qualities, but he showcases himself as a normal son of a normal king called Dasharatha. Whereas Pushtaha says he has got all these qualities. So he is Tushtaha, a contented person as the son of Dasharatha at one time. Pushtaha, he has got all these qualities within him, says the Acharya. Next nama, 394th nama, Subheekshana. Ikshana means the eye or the process of seeing. What does Subheekshana mean? The one whose eyes are auspicious enough. How are his eyes? This is where the commentator gives a note. I will read out what the commentator says. Evam vidha Aishwarya Sheela Tishaya Pishunan Sheetala Vishala Udara Dirgha Rajiva Lochanaha Subheekshanaha. So he says how the eyes of the Lord are. So imagine a lotus which is just blossoming to the rays of the morning sun. When the lotus blossoms and you take one of the petals of it, it will begin in a narrow manner, expand, 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 and then go slightly tapers towards the ends and extends itself. So if you take the petal of a newly blossomed lotus, it goes in a certain shape. How is it to touch? Very soft. How is the feeling? Very cool. How are the colors? It's a mix of pale and red. Very beautiful. How does it look from a distance? Large. How does it look at proximity? Very loving. So the eyes of Rama are as such it seems. He says, Evam vidha Aishwarya Sheela Tishaya Pishuna Sheetala Vishala Udara Dirgha Rajiva Lochanaha. They are like the petals of a lotus. Rajiva Lochanaha Subheekshanaha. Then he continues, Swakarmakam Swakartrikam cha Darshanam Ati Shubham Asyeti Subheekshanaha. Now, there are two aspects. I should have seen Rama or Rama should have seen me. Are they both different, sir? Yes. See, for example, while I am walking on the road, somebody looks from their apartment balcony. I am not looking at them. They are looking at me. This is process number 1. Now, imagine they are drying their clothes in their apartment balcony. They are not looking down. While I am walking on the street, I suddenly turn and look at them. I am looking at them. They are not looking at me. In the previous example, they were looking at me. I am not looking at them. So, during the times of Rama, there was a big saying as posed by Valmiki Maharshi. He says that if Rama has seen a person or if a person has seen Rama, then it is good. But if a devotee has never seen Rama or Rama has not seen that person, then that person is a huge burden to the earth. Yascharam na pashyetu yancharamo na pashyati ninditaha tu vaseloke. So his or her existence in the world itself is bad. So the poet invokes, the commentator says, Swakarmakam, Swakartrikam cha, Darshanam ati shubham asyeti Subheekshana. So the eyesight of Rama gives such beautiful grace to the devotee. Adi Shankara has given something more interesting. He says, Iksharam, Darshanam, Yasya Shubhakaram Narana. The one whose grace or rays or whose seeing is very auspicious to humans. Mokshunda Mokshadam. The person who aspires moksham will get moksham. Bhogarthina Bhogadam. The one who wants material desires will get material desires. Papinam Pavanam. To the one who has committed sins, the sins will go away. Sarva Sandeha Vicheda Karanam. He is the one who can remove all the doubts. Hridaya Granthed Vicheda Karam. The one who can remove our tight knots of karma. Sarva Karmanam Kshapanam. The one who will be able to eradicate all the bad karmas. Avidyayascha Nivartakam cha Subheekshana. The one who will give us knowledge is called Subheekshana. So in both ways Rama bestows auspiciousness. But what does Subheekshana also mean? Compared with the lotus. Is that mentioned in the Ramayana? Throughout the Ramayana it is mentioned. You remember when Vishwamitra came and asked Dasharatha to send Rama to the forest for Yajna Samrakshanam, Dasharatha denied. He said, Unashodasha Varsho me Ramaha. My son has not even completed 16 years. Rajiva Lochanaha, whose eyes are like that of a lotus. So Dasharatha, the father says, my son's eyes are like that of a lotus. Now let us go to Shurpanaka, the opposite party, who is being humiliated. She says, Tarunavupa Sampannau, Sukumarau Mahabalau, Pundarika Vishalakshav Chirakrishnaji Nambarau. Pundarika Vishalakshav, the one whose eyes are like that of a lotus. Shurpanaka says. So if you take up Maricha Vakyam, Shurpanaka Vakyam, Mandodari Vakyam, Tara Vakyam, Dasharatha Vakyam, everywhere, anywhere, Rama's eyes are referred to, they are compared to that of a lotus. Bhagavad Ramanuja, the commentators Manasika Acharya Bhagavad Ramanuja says, the eyes of the Lord are like that of a lotus. Gambhiramba, Samudbhuta, Sumrishtanala, Ravikara Vikasita, Pundarika Dala, Amala Ayadekshanaha. The Tamil poets too concur with this thought. They say, Kadiyavagi Pudai Parandu Milirundu Shabbariyori Nindava Periyavaya Kangal. At another place, Chandogya Upanishad says, Pundarika Memamakshini, Parabrahmam's eyes are like that of the lotus. In Mahabharatam, Duryodhana says, Kimartham Pundarikaksha. So Pundarikaksha, Aravindaksha, Padmaksha, whichever way we see the eyes of the Lord akin to that of a lotus. So he is called Subheekshana. Sir, you have called him Pararthihi, Paramaspashtaha, Tushtaha, Pushtaha, Subheekshana. Agreed, sir. But we want to understand what is the meaning of the name Rama, sir. Does the name Ramanama, the name Rama, occur in Vishnu Sahasranama? What is its meaning, sir? Please tell us that. I will tell. I am not going to tell. The commentator has said. But in the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.